Hey everyone, my name's Kelsey and welcome back to my channel, Ruffalo Reads. So welcome guys. I just wanted to first say thank you all for being so patient with me. I know I have not obviously been posting regularly at all. I just had my wedding May 20th, so it was a little stressful. We had family come into town from out of town and friends visiting, and then the chaos has kind of died down now. The post-wedding blues have died down now. So I'm just trying to get back into regular life, and summer is here. I mean, not technically, I guess, but it's here, let's be real. I'm gonna head to the pool after this. So I thought that it would be fun to sit down and do a quick June TBR because that just seemed like an easy get back into things video. I will have a May wrap up coming as well, so don't worry. I know I was doing when I was like in the middle of wedding planning and stuff, I was doing like recent reads because I just couldn't like keep up with it, but I figured I'm just gonna start doing that again. So without much further babbling by me, in one of these videos, maybe I'll put some wedding pictures in here. But let's get into all the books I want to read in the month of June. So first up is one that if you follow me on Instagram, is the one I have physically, and that is Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. I know that the first book in this series, the Dreamland Billionaire series, was pretty unpopular, I think. I think a lot of people didn't like it. I actually really liked it a lot. I liked it so much. And this is the second book, and this is the one that people say is like their favorite out of the series. So I was like, I definitely have to read that. So I actually already am a good bit of the way in. I am 80-ish pages in. So it's really cute so far. It's between Iris and Declan, and I believe they're brothers. Like of the first book, this is his brother. But yeah, if you haven't heard of this, that's shocking. But yes, I'm gonna be finishing this in the month of June. And also let me just address this really quick. I am in my living room. My room is a disaster. Okay, I have a lot of just things to keep putting away, so we're not even doing that. And plus down here it kind of has better natural lighting. But anyways, on to the next one is one that I actually picked up a while ago. I actually can't even remember if I bought this or if it was gifted to me for Christmas, but I need to read a Brittany Cherry book. And this one just like gives me the Notebook Ryan Gosling vibes. Like, that is him. It looks like him. But anyways, this looks really sweet, and I know it's summer and this might look a little gloomy, but I'm thinking like, I don't know, like a rainy summer day and I'm just like laying in bed reading happily. My kids being like napping or something good. But yeah, I need to read a Brittany Cherry book. I've been reading a lot of thrillers lately, actually. Like I just had a whole bender, if you will, of thrillers. And then lately I've been getting back into reading a lot of romance. So this has been on my shelf for way too long. Let me know if you've read it, what you think. If you like some of her other books better, like tell me or let me know. Because I'm really not sure what I'm getting into. I just literally saw the cover and wanted it. All right, next I had to put one thriller on this list because I feel like summer is a fun time to read thrillers still. And Gabby from Gabby Reads, I think her name is still Gabby Reads, on here does Summerween, where it's like a week-long reading event of thriller and mystery books. And okay, I have heard, so actually posted on Mother's Day that I was like starting this, and I did start it. I read like the first 2 pages or something. I don't even know, but I don't know. I didn't end up getting into it that day because it just got, Mother's Day chaos. So, and then since I have actually heard nothing really good about it, and I'm like sitting here like, bitch, why are you putting it on your TBR then? Motley. Mind my dog shaking my tripod. What was I saying? Now I lost my train of thought. But anyways, I still do just want to give it my own shot because I'd say at this point I am kind of an avid thriller reader. Like I've read a lot of them, but I still think that, everybody has their own taste, and this book obviously has to have an audience somewhere, and maybe that will be me. Maybe I'll DNF it. I don't know, but I just need to find out for myself because this cover is so beautiful. And like, should that be a reason you read a book? No, but like, all right, next are all books that I actually don't own physically, which is sadly most of the books that I honestly pick up. Like I feel like I have this whole TBR shelf, or shelves rather, honestly. And do I read them? No. I mean, sometimes, but like, comparatively. So I have this one, saw all over Instagram, and if you're not following Probably a Love Story, I think that's her handle on Instagram, you really should if you love romances or small town or things like that. Like, she is just so awesome. I love her posts and how she curates everything. And I'm like, I wish that I was more aesthetically pleasing, or like could make everything look similar. Like those people who their whole feed is like pink or something, or their whole feed is like white and cream. I'm like, I don't know. I just take pictures of books that I like. And anyways, she posted Rewrite Our Story by Kat Singleton, and this sounds so good. It sounds so up my alley. I'm definitely more of like a friends to lovers, second chance, like kind of pining, angsty, small town type of romance reader, I'd say. Like, obviously like other things as well, but that is just kind of my niche, I guess, my top tier. So this sounds and looks so good. And actually was watching Chandler Ainsley on here from BookTube. She got a PR package of this, and the PR package was like filled with so many amazing little things. And I was like, oh my God, that is so fun. So it just really intrigued me even more to pick up this book. So yeah, if you haven't somehow heard of it, maybe go look it up. And honestly, remembering now that I'm not like telling you what the books are about, but I think that, you know, that's not really the point of this. I'm just letting you know what I'm going to be reading. So on to my next point, I guess, is that I have a Goodreads goal of 120, because last year I read 111 or 12, I can't remember. So I wanted to, like, you know, give myself a little something to work towards, I guess. With the whole wedding and everything, I am 6 or 7 books behind schedule. So that's really sad. So I wanted to put one like novella on here, maybe even one a month or something like that. And I do honestly read more novellas around Halloween time, weirdly. Sorry, I had to pause the video because the storage was getting full. So annoying. And now you can probably see my dogs in the back, but they're fine. So I was saying, like, I'm gonna put on like a novella each month, probably, maybe to help catch myself up. But anyways, I have Dirty Rocker by Cassie Mint. I know Cassie Mint is kind of like hit or miss for people, I guess. And honestly, she is hit or miss for me within her books. Like, there's some novellas that I really love. There's some that I'm like, I didn't like that. But there's never been one that I like hated. So I think that's good. So yeah, that one's on there. It looks really fun. I love the cover. And I haven't read many rock star romances. So that'll be my little rock star moment. And then I know probably everyone and their mother has read this by now, but I have not yet, and that is Powerless by Elsie Silver. I've read Flawless and the second one, which is everybody's favorite, and I can't remember the title, which I loved. Anyways, I will be reading Powerless, so I don't need to explain it. It's small town, Canadian author, I don't know. It's amazing. It's an amazing series, so I have high hopes. And then I have another one that everybody and their mother has already read, talked about, shared, and that is Mile High by Liz Tom Ford. I think I first saw this from Caitlin from the Love Librarian. She was just raving about it, and then I saw everybody reading it. And sometimes when that happens, I am like, oh, I want to read it, and then I'm like, I can't, everybody's reading it. So I don't know, but it's on my TBR. I want to read it, and I know it's like a hockey romance, so that kind of throws me off because it's summer, but I'm like, no, I've had this on my TBR. Everybody's read it. I need to know like what the big hype is. I need to know how I feel about it. So that's on there. And then I've heard, I believe from Jess from Peace Love Books, and maybe some other people as well, but Love Me Today by A.L. Jackson. I really want to get to that. I've never read, to my knowledge, an A.L. Jackson book, and this just looks right up my alley. So I actually almost ordered it off Amazon today, and then I was like, no. Wait until you actually read them, which I have been, you know, doing pretty good about, but yeah. Anyways, guys, that is it for the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, apologies for not posting as much there for a while, but we should be back on track now. And I'll bring you my May wrap up very, very soon. So until next time, guys, bye. bye.